All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the first MLB The Show 21 stream on my channel. I've already played through a year of Road to the Show. And so I thought, well, to ease the grind a little bit, I figured, well, if I just play this and stream it at the same time, then, it's a little bit easier to, hang out with somebody, or hang out with you guys, talk with somebody in the chat. It's kind of a slow-paced game, but also there were some funny moments that happened throughout the first year that I missed out on because I didn't record, so I figured if I'm recording, then, this could be kind of funny. So, if you're just coming in, be sure to drop a like. I don't know how often I'm going to do this, but I figured since I was going to play it today anyway, I got a couple hours to kill before I go to work, so here we are. Alright, so I guess just to go over my players. So I did go the two-way route. Start with my pitcher. My pitching is pretty solid. Can I make this the default loadout? Because I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, so my pitcher's up to a 73 overall. I've had good success with pitching in year one. Like, to the point where I had the chance to get called up. And, I think it was in August or so, but I turned it down because the Pirates wanted me to come to the major league level just for pitching, not for hitting. So I didn't want to jeopardize the fact that I might be losing my two-way ability to be a two-way player so early in my career. Even though my hitting was absolutely atrocious once I got called up to AAA, I think I barely hit 200, which is bad. So yeah, my first baseman, I made a first baseman because then I can just focus on hitting. I don't really need to focus on fielding. Lots of DH opportunities, and I don't play any of the fielding scenarios anyway. So like being a first baseman, I don't really miss out on anything. The archetype that I use is Spark Plug because I figured it'd be easier to get hits as a contact hitter, and then once I unlocked more archetypes, I could get more power, become more of a power hitter. But I don't see the point in going all out on power right away if I can't hit the ball, which I can't hit the ball in my contacts up to like a 70. But I did notice I was close to completing the Spark Plug archetype, or however whatever you call it. So then it gives me the opportunity to unlock these ones, and I think Slugging Spark Plug is an archetype that I would be interested in going with. It will boost contact more, and it will also boost my power a little bit more. So most of my power swings, like I've only hit 2 home runs in my career so far. One of them was with this guy, and it was within like the first couple games because I think in the same game I got robbed a home run, which would have been my first home run, and then later in that same game I hit a home run. And then after that, the only other home run I hit was with my pitching archetype, which makes 0 sense. But hopefully going into year 2, my luck can change. I'm terrible at hitting the ball, but I'm a good pitcher. I think I finished the AAA season with the 8-3 record, maybe, with an under. My ERA was under 2, so that was really good. Had a no-hitter going through, I think, like going into the 8th inning, 7th or 8th inning. So I'd like to capture that moment if I get a no-hitter or a perfect game. I think that would be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get into some games here. I already played one game. a couple days ago, just to see what I was getting into. Hope I get some pitching chances in spring training. But right now we're batting third in the lineup, which doesn't really make any sense. I did have a good first game. I think I batted like 2 for 3. Then I ended up getting taken out of the game with the game on the line, which, I mean, I know it's spring training, but that's kind of frustrating. Like, I was actually hitting well, and I just got taken out of the game. But, yeah, let's just go ahead and play some games here.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto
Is this
Blue
as loud as I
Jays.
think it is?
Blue Jays baseball starts right now.
Your 2022 Toronto Blue Jays.
Maybe not. I don't know why that seems
Rick
so loud.
Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the mound
Oh, that's
for
why.
Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
There, the volume on my
Well, this
TV
guy's
was
kind of
on. I
unique.
didn't
How
realize
about
that.
a 5-pitch repertoire
All right.
that he has that gives him a lot of.
Oh yeah, that's
So next to hit
I
is
love his
AJ
look.
Laporta. First
It's
chance
funny.
for him here in the top of the first with nobody
all
on.
right.
Now here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole.
Oh, error.
And he'll reach first safely.
So like, I struggle with hitting so bad. Oops, I don't want to watch full game. Hey, that counted as a single.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go is the rookie
Okay, I'll
first
take it.
baseman, AJ Laporta.
The old adage, pitching and
Uh-oh.
defense have
Power
been
swing
stellar so
incoming.
far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ah,
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
okay,
Into the
okay.
windup, here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Okay, that looked
Watch
like it was
out, this
good
hitter's
timing.
got one thing on his mind.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right
Might
there
have to
with
move the
2-strike
camera a little
count.
bit,
You know
won't
what
I?
that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Inside and
I
a
have to
hair
shrink
low.
it.
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on now.
Well, he kind of got
Uh-oh,
caught
I didn't get
chasing
the
the
pitch.
first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches.
I think it's
that
funny
he
I
took
made
with
contact
2
with that
strikes.
one.
And now the count is 2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ah.
Swing and a miss as he
No, that was a
bent
good
the
at bat,
fastball
right up
right
the
by
pitch
him
count a
for the
little
first
bit.
down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman,
All right,
AJ Laporta.
Both of these things aren't. Any chance to upgrade power, I think, is awesome, but we'll be realistic here.
See it up. Drive it like you can.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Good timing.
That was a great hack right
Swung
there.
over. I
Timing
shouldn't-
was on point.
Shouldn't have used a
Just
power swing
sometimes you
there.
have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Is that solid
And a
contact?
base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
It's a hit.
There's a hard hit
Nice.
ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Brian Reynolds will look for
I'll say
some
again, I'm
two-out
hitting well
magic
and I
here
get
as he'll pinch
pinch
hit
hit
with 2
for it.
gone.
And we lose.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. TJ Zoik is the winning pitcher
spring
of
training, so it
record.
doesn't really matter.
That will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa.
And I'm guessing I'll start the regular season in AAA with a decent chance of getting called up, but I don't know. But I feel like I'm not centered. There, that's better, I think. It's good enough. All right. Whew. All right, 1 second. I gotta send a video over to a client. Just gotta forward this. There we go. Um. Okay. Oh, so never mind. Okay. Let's keep moving things along here. So spring training's going pretty well. Can I see my averages? Yeah, 667. It's a good start for someone that batted 200 in AAA.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training. So stepping in is AJ Laporta. No one aboard for him.
All right, let's
and
keep the
two
hot
gone here
streak
in the
going.
first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's
Barely.
ball one. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
I don't know how it was so early on that.
Down in order go
That
the
looked like it
Pirates.
was good timing.
Still. And
Corner.
now AJ Laporta.
Spencer
grounded
Turnbull,
out in
isn't
his
this the
last
guy that threw the
at-bat.
no-hitter the other night?
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. So 2-2
I
now.
decided I was going to swing on that way too late.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide.
The
for
plate
ball
discipline has
three.
been getting a lot better
Well, you
for
don't see
me.
it all that often, but this might be a good time for a
Let's
3-2
go.
change. If he can locate it,
Ball
it's
four.
nearly impossible to hit.
And
I need to
that
get
one's
some
taken outside for a
baseball
ball
sound
and
effects, so if you have
walked
any
in. So
ideas,
no
let me know.
1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves
Be cool if I could use music, but
stepping in next. AJ
got a
Laporta,
copyright
0 for
claim
1 for him
yesterday
here in this
from
one.
GTA
Hey, get a good one.
because I got into a car and the radio
First
started
offering.
playing.
Tardy on that
dang
swing
it.
as it's well wide of first.
Missed opportunity there.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Lofted in the air out toward right
What
center.
the hell?
Lazara's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home.
Like, yeah,
Play
there's
at the
no way
plate,
he's gonna
and
make
he's
that. That was
out.
so
A
shallow.
great throw. Pirates
Man.
strand a couple. They're on the short end of
That was
a 4-0
good
score.
timing. The contact sucked though. Maybe I shouldn't power
Phillip
swing
Evans
those.
will be summoned
Oh,
off
I'm
the
already
bench
getting
here, so
subbed
pinch
out.
hit with the runner at first and one
We're in the
gone
9th
the
inning, so I only
You
batted 3
shut a team
times.
out 4-0. It kind of feels like you won like
3 hits in a
8
spring
or 10
training
to nothing,
game.
but this one was really
Jeez.
never out of reach.
So there's the worst game of spring training so far. So I feel like a pitching chance should come up soon. I hope anyway. That's the most fun part for me.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's Grapefruit League action between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. Interleague Baseball comes your way
And
next.
now, your 2022 Tampa Bay Rays.
Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's
Alrighty.
able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher.
And now here is
I can't
AJ
wait for
Laporta. First pitch on
Contract
its way.
time to roll around in this career. Get out of Pittsburgh.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with
Maybe
that
I'm the
pitch,
perfect
get
Pirates
ahead,
player.
Get the offense on their toes.
Total
That
trash.
opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count.
Oh, no one better.
Archer looks in. Here it comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball even
Damn.
at 2-2. Into the windup.
Power swing on
and the
2-2.
pitch.
It must take a little longer to load up on a power swing, and I'm just now realizing that. 3-2. We're getting some good at
You don't see
bats.
it all that often, but this
Play
might be a
discipline's been
time for a
good.
3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Wow.
1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
That sucks.
Next, here is
I was expecting a
AJ
breaking ball if it's
Laporta
gonna be low
trying
in
to
the
bring
zone.
in the tying run from third here.
Let's do this one.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
shit.
Trying
failed
to
the
do way
failed the
too much
challenge.
up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
All right, we're
1-1
good.
the count now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes
So,
now.
Throwing
Hey,
3
usually
balls,
the
but
second time through the order, you start
1 and
seeing
2.
an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
I thought that was gonna be. That looked like it was out of the
As he
zone.
fouls
Next
it
to
away.
swung, but good thing I did.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
From the stretch. Swing and a flare.
Oh, get down.
Right.
Yeah.
Meadows coming in on it. And to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Let's go.
And he is in there. So here is AJ Laporta, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, no balls and a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that camera up. Oh, what am I doing?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mejia is after it,
Damn it.
and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Stupid.
Lorne Erickson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
All right, I'm gonna mess with that right now. Give me 1 second. Whoops.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Tampa Bay came through when it mattered
it's all
in
right.
the 9th on the way to the win. Peter Fairbanks takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi.
Yeah, I like that there a lot better. And should be able to see the swing feedback. Oh, here we go. Here we go, and we get to bat. All right. Make sure we have the right loadout. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. Oh, of course it's against the Braves. Their lineup is loaded. Holy crap. And now the camera's blocking the... There's not really a perfect spot for this, is there? Need a green screen. Then I wouldn't be able to sit in my comfy chair.
The show. Today, a spring training matchup.
All right, this is really gonna test to see what we're made of here.
We are ready for some daytime baseball.
I didn't see what pitch he called. I can look back on my stream though. Okay. I like to do that.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
I like whatever the catcher calls. I'll just throw it.
And now this misses as
all right, a little
well,
inaccurate start.
The leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. And a great day for baseball.
Very inaccurate to start. What the
degrees
fuck?
At first pitch. 3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the
there
way.
There it is.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch.
There we go.
Now this is lined into left
it's a good
field,
start.
Hit, so he kicks off
Don't know if I've ever given up an opening hit.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0.
I'm probably going to get absolutely shredded this game.
Ozzie Albies is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Lifts it into the air.
Is that going to get down
center.
to?
In comes the center fielder. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Okay, well, 2 on, nobody out. Freddie Freeman's up.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Definitely have not had a start like this.
Feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to
accuracy
quiet the
is
moment
not
down, center
there.
himself and come through in a big spot.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits.
There it is.
Trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The count now at 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And another foul ball.
Ooh. Getting a strikeout on Ronald Acuna would be good for my resume, right?
He can't put that pitch in play right in his
wheelhouse.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone!
Yeah, I knew I messed that up as soon as I did that.
So a
wow.
3-run blast to straightaway left. And
it's already
4-0. It's 4-0. Here's Marcelo
Fred just hasn't completely drained my confidence yet.
Strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this
That's a good
lineup needs
pitch.
to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying.
Oh my God.
But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Well, my
And he'll
first,
pull in the second here with nobody
this is
out.
basically my first major league
Well,
experience.
this doesn't have
Not
the makings
going
of a
well.
start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much
This is
longer.
batting practice for the
Another
Braves right
first-inning
now.
RBI opportunity for him here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Holy shit.
Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Never had an inning like this.
Another one fouled
So
off. And
another
he's quickly
2-strike
behind
count.
0-2.
How am I gonna mess this one up?
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Let's get 2 ball right here. Come on now.
And he gets
Hey,
it to
I'm gonna
pop
get an
it
out
up
here,
on
I
the
think.
right side of the infield.
I got it.
Newman is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Let's go. Alright, so they're about to go through the whole. I didn't realize that.
Swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Pitch inside the throw.
You know, I
Not
never
in
think
time
of
as he
like doing
steals second.
pickoffs or looking
Clearly,
over or
they're not
anything. Can you look
satisfied
over?
with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can
I know
get
how to pick
comfortable
off.
with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to
There's
add
no way
on
to like. Oh,
Now here's a comebacker back
Oh,
to the
green.
mound. And he'll send it on
It's
to first,
green.
and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
thank God.
Steven Brault will come on now and take the ball.
I went through the whole order in 1 inning. Looks like the rest of the team isn't doing much better. Okay, so I gave up fewer runs than the rest of the team combined. So we were just outmatched.
Well, the
No
tone
big
was
deal.
set for this game from the very first inning. They
Hey,
came out
that's not
absolutely
me.
Banging the ball around.
What the
They
fuck
took
is
great
that?
Start to another notch in the win column.
11 to
This is
2
a
is
joke?
the way this ball game ends. Atlanta get the
I don't
win
look
on the
like
base
that.
of 4 home runs. Tyler Anderson pitches well enough to get the W. AJ Laporta couldn't get out
It's
of the
offensive.
first in this one as he
That's the first time I've been taken out of the first inning. Add that to my pitching resume. Alright, got a day off. Back to hitting. I think I'm going to try to get through spring training today. So I just found out I have some stuff I need to work on before I leave for work. Plus a nap doesn't sound too bad either.
afternoon baseball here on digging in will be AJ
I hate these
Laporta.
day games.
First pitch of the AB
So
now.
bright.
Hard hit ball to second.
Torres brings it in. Throw on to Voit, takes care of it,
And the inning is over.
Like, it's literally out of my control at that point.
Now to the
I
plate.
get good
AJ
timing, I guess, a
Laporta.
location.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
So I can't control how I'm hitting it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, didn't I?
A little tardy
Did I
there.
guess
No
up there?
balls and a strike.
Oh, I guess low.
Looked like he
Oops.
was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nice.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third.
What?
This will be a foul ball as is behind 0-2.
I can't replay that. Okay, whatever.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Contreras.
Come on,
Play.
man.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
That catcher definitely got that ball before it went foul. I was about to lay out a run out a single.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, AJ.
All right, batting average is slowly
0 for 2
tanking,
on the
or
afternoon
quickly
so far.
tanking, I guess. It's already almost in half of what it was
Ready to deal. Here comes
at the
first
start.
pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Little tardy on that swing.
I don't
as it's
understand
well
him.
wide of foul.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Yeah, not
Way
swinging at that.
outside. 1 and 2.
Drew, I suck at this. I don't think I'm gonna hit a dinger. Now, like,
Sliced
I
hard on the
use a
ground,
power
and
swing.
it's
I
through
hit
into
a
right
ground
field for a
ball.
base hit.
At least I got a hit there.
And they'll put the brakes on at
At least I
third.
got a hit.
Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Made the
Mitch
pitcher
Haniger
get taken
is
out of the
off
game.
bench as he'll be asked to get something started.
All right, so that wasn't the worst thing.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played
We
game.
got
a little bit of everything.
1 for
in
3.
this
It's
one.
showing on
Sometimes
me.
hitting, runs up
I'm
the
not
score,
black.
pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
2 games in a
7-4
row,
the
I could
final
all of a
finish
sudden
today.
change.
The Buccos took the lead
Like
in
I
the
get at
second
spring
inning and
training,
moved
probably get a little tan, but nothing that crazy. Yeah, I think I was saying last AAA season I was batting barely 200. So far, the spring training batting averages has been pretty solid. I've at least been on base every single game that I wasn't pitching. So maintaining that third spot in the order. Get as many opportunities as possible. Oh, there, now my picture's showing up as white. No, I just dumped water on me. I don't know why I do that. I do that all the time. I don't understand.
Afternoon baseball here on
Through
the
my
show.
neck.
Today, a spring training matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Sorry about that.
Stay tuned for Pirates baseball.
And now,
Next.
your 2000.
There's just some things that pinch a little nerve, you know.
Ready now is AJ.
So I thought,
First offering on its way.
give me that. See, I'll talk after
Great
I
job by
bat,
the offense
'cause I need
right
to
here. Put a
focus.
number up on the board.
Oh, here we
Allow
go.
This young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good
Like,
fastball.
Fielded
I
cleanly.
think I just need to stop
Throw
power
in
swinging.
time, and the side is retired. Down
So if
in
I'm
order
guessing
go
the
the Pirates.
location,
They're
I'm
on
missing,
the short
like,
end of a
good
1-0
contact.
score.
All right. Anyway, I thought Monaco,
So the next to bat will be
Indy 500, and the
AJ
Coke
Laporta.
600
0
were
for
all
1
on
for
the
him here in this one.
on the same day.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Wheels
This
and
is on-
deals. Here's the first
This is on
pitch.
All Star.
Down and in here, one
So I did
ball,
have it
no
on the
strikes.
dynamic difficulty, but like I said, I was batting 200 in AAA, and it was having me on
A count of
Legend.
1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
So
Laporta tends to
and then I
exploit
the batting average just
left-handed pitching.
got worse,
Many
so I
hitters
just
are
kept it on
better
All
against
Star. So
opposite-handed
pitching and
arms,
batting.
of course, but he's considered
Damn
one
it.
of the best hitters
Pitching
in
and
baseball
batting
in
are
these
both
types
on
of
All Star.
matchups. No runs,
And
2
okay,
hits,
I'll
and
stop
no
power
errors
swinging
so
until
far
I
for
get
the
more
Pirates.
hits anyway.
And he got him.
Talk about blowing it by.
I can't wait till I start making millions of dollars off this YouTube channel, so I can just take my controller and break it across my thigh like it's a baseball bat.
Trigger on that fastball.
Now into the box, AJ Laporta
All right.
struck out in his last trip.
At least I swung at 3
Dan,
strikes
shot,
that
he got
last
blown
time.
away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Ooh.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Lays off the sinker
Do
here,
you
a ball and
do
a
you
strike.
normally use like a contact swing, or do you just do a normal swing if you don't do power swings?
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2.
You have
So I started
to
doing
find a way to
contact
lay off that
swings
low sinker. There is
more
just
often
no way to do
if I don't
any
guess the
damage.
pitch
You're just
right.
looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's George Lopez. Ah! Oh, I just
A little late with the swing,
killed
but he
somebody.
stays alive. Still 2 and 2.
sorry about that. My own teammate.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Heading out
Get
to a
down.
shallow right. Slater's under it. 2 down.
That was a contact swing. So down 0-2. Use
Tony
work
Walters
on plate vision
will
on the case
pinch
of
hit
Rangers.
here with 2 outs
Oh,
and the
okay.
base is empty.
That's helpful.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out.
Yeah,
This
if I
was
get
a
down to 2
3-0
strikes, I should do
game.
contact.
It
Anything
featured a
else,
lot
do
of great pitching
normal.
and timely hitting,
Oh, there it is
which
again.
made the difference in this one.
3-0 the final
That's gonna be
score
funny
in
if
this
that
one
just
today.
stays up
The Baltimore
the rest of
Orioles
my
jumped
career.
out to an early lead in the first.
Can't get my player headshot right. I need to start watching. If you guess the pitch wrong, it makes your. Oh, so I don't guess the pitch. I just guess the location. Because I think that helps me at least. Well, it narrows down like the spot. So I usually guess high in the zone. I'll either guess high or low. But I'll guess high in the zone, and then like bring my thing down a little bit so it's so there's only like 3 parts of the plate I have to focus on, or of the zone that I have to focus on. But I never noticed if that getting smaller. Player. Let's see. This is the first game I've played since I think 13. 'Cause I had a PS3. I think. Yeah, because I had MLB The Show 06 for PS2, 13 for PS3. Yeah, this is the first baseball game I've played since then. I need to start watching your series. Because I saw it popped up on my recommended. You were like 100 something episodes in or something like that, I think. I thought that was ridiculous. How many seasons is that then? I'm still 3rd in the lineup. Good thing I don't have to pitch against the Braves this time. I think you just came right after I got absolutely rocked by the Braves. Like, they went through their whole order in the first inning, and I got removed. The show's 16. Gotcha.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's great. Tuki Toussaint gets
Tuki
the ball
Toussaint.
for Atlanta in this one.
Tuki
And please, Zach,
Toussaint.
what's the word on it?
Toussaint.
Love this arm
Tuki
from Tukey.
Toussaint.
Kind of a loose arm. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pedro
I like that
Martinez.
name. I'm gonna name my kid Tuki.
Now at the plate here is
Tuki
AJ
Laporta.
Laporta. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for
2K.
strike 1.
Name
2
2K.
out, nobody on.
No, I'm just kidding. I fucking hate 2K.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Because I didn't make. Oh yeah.
Patient up there.
Well, see, I would do the same thing. Like, if you've had a series going for a while that people were following, I'd probably just stick with one game. Boom! Let's
Right back up the middle,
go.
and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, good swing. Way to make it.
There's a hard hit.
Especially if you
ground
go
ball. Pitcher knows
like this
what
isn't
we're
like
getting.
2K where you need to make a new player every year because
Now at the
people
plate
like
is
play
RJ
online and stuff. Like this is
Laporta.
all
He collected a
offline, so
base
I
hit
mean,
his first
there's
time
probably
up.
not much of a difference between the two games.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
But we got to work on that plate vision.
It's your pitch, huh?
100 episodes each. Holy shit.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Damn.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Oh,
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly.
Can I
as
get
the
an oof
runners
for
hold
that?
on.
Let it fly right.
where's my oof? There it is.
Ready on 0-2.
Oh
Lifted in the air
god.
to center field.
That actually. Oh wait, no, there's
Acuña's
2
there
outs.
for it.
Damn it.
And the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple.
Oh, could you
Home half of the
really?
third coming up. No score.
Say, why don't other games do that? Like most of the games are just the
Next
same
up,
every year,
AJ
so why couldn't you do
Laporta
that?
Flew out last
That's
time.
awesome.
AJ.
Attaboy.
Looking to keep this a one-run game.
Yeah, I would have
Pitch.
definitely done that.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's weird that you couldn't do that.
Swing
I
and
actually I
miss
should
on
not take a
nasty
drink while I'm
slider
in the
right
middle of an
there.
at
Always
bat.
felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away.
Ah.
That slider looked like it.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Home half of the fifth coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0.
Yeah, I'd be
Ryan
too,
Reynolds
because
will
now
come on to
you
pinch
you
hit
have the
here in a
game and
big
you aren't
spot.
really playing it. But I don't get like they have like there's a lot of older games that have awesome
One-run finish,
features,
4-3, the final tally
and then
today.
they just get rid of them.
Atlanta came through when it mattered in the ninth on
And
the
the
way
game
to win.
just gets
Hasil
worse.
de la Cruz is the winning.
And then people will ask for these features back, and they don't care because it doesn't make them money. Yeah, which it's weird because, or even like with them coming over to Xbox, that they didn't really make too many changes. It's kind of. Is it worse? Is this the first time you can make a two-way player in this game? I don't know if you could do it before or could have done it before, but I like that aspect of it. So you don't have to make like a pitcher and a batter like in two separate careers. You have that all in one. At least in my opinion, I like doing both pitching and hitting. Oh, great. So we get the Braves and we get the fucking Yankees. My ERA, 67.5. And I gave a 5 runs in 2/3 of an inning. All right, let's see if we can bring that down a little bit. Good God, if the Braves rock me, then the Yankees are gonna rock me too. Oh man.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees.
Two-way
Interleague
player
baseball
versus-
next.
Oh.
New York Yankees.
Oh, okay. See,
Domingo
what I've
Germán
noticed so
is
far,
ready
at
to
least
go
throughout
as
the
he'll be on
first
the
season,
mound.
they gave you multiple opportunities to either stick with the two-way route or pitch only or bat
Now into
only.
the
Like
box
you had
is Kevin Vizcaino.
multiple
They lead
chances
things off here in the
to
bottom half of the first.
decide on that, which I
From the
like
stretch.
because maybe with how things are going, you decide to change your
Checked
mind.
his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one.
Can my manager come out and argue that? That's bullshit. Yeah, except hung there. If you didn't like your team, you could send. Oh, 2 to 4. Oh, that's weird. But I like that you had a chance to improve your
Yankee
draft
shortstop
stock, because in
behind
this
in
it
the
just,
count, 1 and
if you
2.
don't have a team that you want to go to, it just randomizes your team. I didn't see what pitch it called for me, but
Boy, good
go.
cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
do I have anything I could use for a strikeout sound effect?
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
What's
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
I like that one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Now the pitch.
I wish it was like that in
Swing and a miss as he pulls the
2K,
top hand
because I
over.
make
It's 0-2.
multiple players every year, and you have to
Tell right
grind
there, that
them.
curveball had some serious
Shit.
depth to it. That's what
You have to
separates the
grind
good
each
ones from the
one.
bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this
Shit.
swinging at something in the dirt.
On the line, that's a base
Like-
hit into left field.
So I have a bunch of sound effects from when we play 2K. Like each person has their own
Definitely tried to elevate the heater
effects
right
that I
there, 2
use
strikes, but caught way
for,
too much misexecution by the hitter.
if they have like a perfect release or if they dunk. I just kind of let everyone choose. But that's from
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Now he turns and
it's
smokes
that
this
video,
one into deep
Demi
center
Lovato
field.
hitting the high note
Thompson Williams
or something
is there
like
to
that.
put it away, and the runner will be forced
It's not
to
an
retreat
actual,
back to first.
Not any
So a runner at
adult
first with
film or
2
anything.
away, and that'll bring
I
up
picked
the
the wrong
big
pitch.
bat of Aaron Judge.
It's great in 2K.
And a
That's
step off.
not the show, just off. Yeah, I agree.
Now the first pitch.
So Aaron Judge up to bat, he's probably
One thing
gonna
I'm keep my eye
crush
on
the
with
ball
this
out
young
of
starter
out
on
of the
mound
park.
Is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes
Yeah, that's
pitching at this
promising.
level
Another
a
0-2
lot
pitch.
easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the
Make
big
him
leagues,
chase one.
you're going to have a much better time doing that.
Oh!
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Second
I don't know. I don't think I
inning
can
here in
keep doing
Florida's
that.
Baseball City with no score.
What's this one? Oh yeah,
So now
That's
to the
right.
plate, Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
I don't know. I need to mess with that. I need to make a completely new
Ready to deal. Here
soundboard
comes
for
the
baseball.
first pitch.
I forget what some of them are because I just have it labeled like, oh, this person got a green or this person got a
Curveball
dunk.
taken
You
low
push
for
this
a
button.
ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the
Yeah,
dish.
that was
Big
bad.
zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Look at this one.
This
Ow!
will ricochet off of him on the mound.
Is he gonna be?
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions
The first
on
baseman
field
was like,
confirm it.
"Oh, I'm gonna
It looked
stop,"
like he
instead
got
of
it
like
on his
running
drive
through the base or
leg, which
sliding
could be
into it.
problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
Yeah, I'm fine. Somebody go to pitch. Make sure you change your loadout to make your pitches better.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Yikes, that was
Monaco
close.
is going to get back
I
and
think
he'll put
it-
this one away on the warning
I think my
track
loadouts
for the
are
first
like the
out.
best they can be, or at least this loadout.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at
I need to
first
just
and
train
one
like
gone.
individual
He
pitches.
swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that'll get
And
down
then
for a
if
base
you
hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his
Um,
hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible.
on PS4
and
you
feed
can?
it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So I thought that was just a next gen thing.
Standing in now, Clint
I know you can
Frazier.
add custom
As the
images.
first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
I'll have to look into that.
1-1, the count to Clint Frazier. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I really want to hit a
Yeah, I
home
couldn't
run
tell
on
from up
stream
here
though.
if
That would
the
be
hitter was
absolutely
taking
lit.
all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there.
I've hit
Move on to the
only
next
2
pitch
home
with
runs.
that in the back of your mind.
And he'll stay with it. To
And I
put it
mentioned this
away as they
earlier,
get their
but
man here for
the
second out.
first game I hit a home run. In the same game, like
So
at
now
first,
here
I
is
hit a ball that was going to go over. It got
looking to
robbed.
put them ahead early
Later
with
in that
this
game, I
at-bat.
hit a home run, so it was okay. Then I hadn't hit another one until I was pitching, and I hit a home run with my pitcher loadout. Yeah, let's do that.
First pitch on its way.
No, yeah, only 2 home runs I've hit.
From an offensive
So
standpoint,
far
this
in
is
my
where you gotta
career.
push the throttle right here. You've
I
got a
think
couple
both were in
hits the
double
inning.
A.
You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
No
Chase
offer
it.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably
Nice,
doesn't want
jammed
to
him.
flirt with loading the bases.
Frazier is there for it. And that
Whew.
ends the inning.
Something I hadn't realized.
Yanks strand a pair. And move to the third with no score.
That's cool. You'd think that there'd be like a
Bottom of the
community
third
save
now.
file or
Stepping
something
up as the
that
shortstop, Kevin Vizcaíno.
people would upload, so you wouldn't have to do that all yourself.
First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play
So
for
far,
strike
this
one.
game is
I love
obviously
everything
gone a
this
lot
pitcher's
better
got
than my
working
first
right
spring
now.
training
He's got
pitching game. Oh, that was
presence,
bad.
He's got great body language
Literally,
on the
like,
mound.
right on
He's
cue.
got
Oh, I thought that
fastball
was gone.
command and a nice early feel for his off-speed.
All right, we're doing all right.
And
We're doing all
one
right.
gone now in the New York third.
I got something in my eye.
Next up is DJ LeMahieu, singled in
Ah.
his last at bat.
Now I'm like LeBron. I see 3 strike zones. I guess I'll just throw it to the middle one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ah. The show must go on.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, but it
Hit
stings.
inside for a
Oh,
ball.
God.
LeMahieu has a history in coming through in
Oh, there, I got
clutch
it.
moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is
Oh,
actually
like
a
an
trait that a
eyebrow.
player possesses. But with him, there's no
Whew.
denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his
Oh,
career.
but it still
It
burned.
just seems he elevates his game
God damn it.
somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Whew, okay. Am I good now?
Here's the 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Wow, what a swing on a 3-0 pitch. We got to clear the dugout. That's not allowed in baseball.
And now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. Hit it hard,
License.
but
Oh,
lined
yeah,
out in his
probably.
first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask.
'Cause I know the
You can't
iCubs
control the
had,
results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the
Oh, shit, that
placement.
was bad.
And he runs
The
that one
Icubs
high and
had like
tight
a
for
bunch
ball
of
one.
cool effects and like clips that they'd played, and then there was like something that came out where like
This is skied out
Disney
toward right.
and other like DreamWorks, like other clips that they used, they didn't
Burnett
want
is under it,
ballparks
and he
using them
makes
without
the
being
catch for out
compensated
number
for it.
3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth.
Yeah,
still scoreless.
ever since I started playing the show, I've used the meter pitching, so that's just
And that'll bring up
what I've
Aaron
stuck with.
Judge.
I kind of like
For
it
him in
because
this one. In tight here
I mean
with the
I
first
like
pitch
to
fastball that's
kind of
1-0.
paint the edge of the zone if you haven't noticed.
Chased
And
a
with the
bad
meter, if
one
I'm
there,
off a little
1-1.
bit,
This guy's been throwing the ball
then
great so far, but it's going to
it
be
makes it a
tested
little more
here.
unpredictable
4, 5,
whether
and
it's going to go
6
outside of the
coming up
zone or
this part
inside
of
of the
lineup.
zone. So at least online, I think it makes it
1-1 home.
a little tougher to hit.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Unless I make a mistake like that and it just hangs over the middle.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's
All right.
contagious and his partner
Gonna-
can pick him up right here.
Blind run pitch from second base without thinking a perfect strike. Yeah, that was ridiculous. But leave it to
At the plate, Voit.
LeBron to pull
Swing
something
and a
out of his
liner.
ass.
But this is
Ooh.
yanked down out
Good
there at
play.
shortstop for the first out.
When is this year? Is that, I think, was that the default?
Giancarlo
I think that was the
Stanton
default
now.
pitching
He's
method
0 for 1 thus far.
that they wanted you to use.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try for
But
second?
I just didn't want to because I'm used to this.
Next to dig in, Gio Urshela.
Even though it's
Singled
super
first time up.
inconsistent, but I
And they
kind of
take
like that
another
about it.
single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his
Ah.
arms. I wouldn't be surprised if any.
Throw to second, but he's in there. As
So,
also
I'm still on
the
track
play,
of
a
getting the
run
win.
comes
Not
across
too
to
worried yet.
score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with
There
an
we go.
RBI extra base hit right there.
A ball and a strike now.
Is it? So I remember when I started the game, it
1-1
was something
home.
completely different. Oh,
Pulls
fuck.
this one in the air out to left.
No. We're good. We're good.
He's
We're
under
good.
it, and that ends the inning. On 2 hits, Sandy Alcantara makes his way toward the mound now.
Yeah, I remember I had to
celebrating his
change
6th
mine
ball game of
to-
the spring.
The meter pitching.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of
Did we
everything
win?
in this one. Some
We
tight
won. I gotta
hitting,
win.
runs
I
on
gotta
the
win.
board,
Victory horn.
pitching and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Pirates took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. AJ Laporta pitches well enough to get the W. Domingo Herman
And montage
is only
music.
able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap
And my
for tonight.
picture is right. That's a
For
dub of
Rosa
its
Dan
own.
Plezak and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
Let's go.
MLB The Show.
No win. I said I got the win. Wait, is that a thing? I didn't know. I thought you could just pitch like one inning, and if your team was ahead, then you'd get credit for the win. And in the first game, it said I got a loss. I only pitched 2/3 of an inning. It gave me credit for the win. So is this game wrong then? I never knew that. Huh. So, I wish I could back out after I hit play. I think I got a couple weeks left of spring training. Gonna try to grind that out, see if I can get that done before 3 o'clock or so, 2:30 or 3.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
You always skip
It's
spring
interleague
training.
baseball.
Let's see, I figured
Next on the show.
since I'm at that point where I might be getting close to a call up, figured I might as well play. And also I kind of get my
Stepping
feet
in,
wet with
AJ Laporta.
MLB
Now
competition.
the first pitch.
Yes,
Flying
sir.
towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
So,
That's what we
when are
refer
you
to
planning on streaming Sunday? 'Cause I don't. What
Bottom of the
time
inning
is
now,
the
and next to bat will be the first baseman,
NIS
AJ
race
Laporta.
on
They've
Sundays?
gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you
I'd
have to
always
turn
aim
the
high.
scoreboards
It's
up.
high.
Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Sure must pitch at least 5 innings or
Now to the plate,
Effective
here is
relief.
AJ Laporta. He bounced out last time up.
Huh. Is that... Oh, item reward. I've never... We can go through the... I haven't seen this before. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Solid contact. We've been getting decent contact this game.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, God.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
4 p.m. Sunday, NIS at 8. Okay, so I'll
One
probably be
out,
home
nobody
from
on.
Prairie Meadows by then.
Lifted in
Oh,
the air
solid
out to
contact,
center
but not going to
field.
get the hit.
Springer has a read on it.
Damn
Gets
it.
to play, and there are two gone now.
I wonder what the item reward would have been. I've never seen that pop up before.
Christian Vasquez will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Clutch
spot.
attribute is... Well, I kind of noticed that.
Hey, it took
Although I
an
feel
extra
like
frame to do it,
I've
but
hit
hey,
better
I'm not gonna
in
complain as they lock up a
clutch
nice road victory
situations.
here in 10 innings.
That's just
This one
because
wraps
it's in
up
my
as a
veins,
10-8
not because...
final. Toronto.
And every time I...
Runs on
It's
the
like
way
every
to
time we
victory.
lose, I'm
Josh
black.
Hader gets
That's
the
not
W on the
a good
mound.
look.
So that will wrap things up.
MLB.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm
Wait,
Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
How do you
head to
say his name?
theshow.com.
Odor got the loss. That's funny.
For the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.
I know Sunday, at least while I'm working, I know I'll probably watch the NASCAR race upstairs, and then turn on the Suns Lakers game at 2:30. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like a door. So I'll probably miss the first part of the stream, but I'll catch the... If there wasn't anything else going on at work, I'd watch it. Or other sporting events going on, I'd watch the stream while I was working. 'Cause that'd be kind of funny. But, yeah, I'll definitely check it out when I get back. Yeah, they're still having me do graphics. Although last week... or 2 weeks ago, they let me do the Camera 5 PTZ. They let me try that out, which I liked doing that because it was something different. But yeah, they still have me doing graphics. I don't think they've trained anybody else to do it yet. I mean, there's days that I've missed because I've been doing other stuff, but I don't think anybody else has been trained other than the people that have already been there. So looks like I'll be stuck on that for a while, but it'd be nice to like try different things, so it's not just me staring at a computer hanging out with Ed on that side of the wall or side of the room all day, you know. There's just the camera 5 tower is a PTZ. Cameras 2 and 3 are still are still in the towers, or
Not
people are still in the
exactly
towers.
ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today it's Grapefruit League action
But
between
yeah,
the
that's a
Pittsburgh
good
Pirates
idea.
and the New York Yankees.
Although it's kind of hard. I mean, it's
Yankee
easy to follow
baseball
until they
starts
come
now.
around the turn right in front of the camera 5 tower. Because the turn, you have to like zoom out to get a smooth turn. Otherwise, it's like very herky jerky.
Jamison Tyon will be the starter.
A little bit of a learning
for the
curve to it.
Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, we're getting a chance to see him.
Now at the plate, AJ Laporta.
Yeah, we'll contact swing for a hit. Sounds good to me.
Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Blew it past me.
Featuring a mid-90s
Alright, I'll hit
fastball
this
like
one.
This pitcher, attack with that pitch.
Oh,
get ahead.
jeez.
Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ooh. He gonna go high one more time? I bet he does.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
On
See, I stole your
0-2,
idea.
you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or
And
up,
you're not there
but when it's
to
way down like that, it's much
take
easier
credit
to lay
for
off
it.
because you can tell
There's
the
no
ball is
mention.
moving further away from eye
No
level
mention
as
that it was
comes
your
in.
idea.
The 2-2.
Didn't give you any credit. That's the easiest
Boy,
one,
went
so I
from
guess.
being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
Yeah,
Had the
3.
count 0-2, started nipping at the
3 would
corners,
be
and
tough.
Next thing you know, this count stands
Yeah,
at
I'd definitely
3-2.
say 5 would be the best one to do that.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Get down.
And he popped him up. This will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total
Ugh.
agreement, Matt. And
We're
particularly
hanging in
pitcher's
there.
mound. You know, one of the things you have to really
We're
be
hanging in
careful,
there. Really
not
long
just
at
for the
bat.
position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going
That's
to
at
have
eight-
to really
8
pay
pitches.
attention to the conditions on the field.
The next 3-2.
There's 9 pitches. The most I've ever had is 11.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch
Damn,
ball,
that was
but he
dirty.
finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Bombers
Wish I
will
had
get
that
their
sound
shot.
on a sound.
No score.
What sound? That one?
At the plate now is AJ Laporta. He went down.
I'll
on strikes
record
in
it
his
and
last
send it
at
to
bat.
you.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to
That'd
the
be
guy on the
hilarious.
mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball at 96
Yeah, man.
on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now a throw
Yeah,
over, and the
that'd be
runner
funny.
back
I should
safely.
actually do that. Not only for you, but for me
Newman
too, because then
leads
it's
off
like
first
late at
with one
night,
away.
and I'm playing, and I have to kind of contain my anger. Oh,
Swing and a
beautiful.
liner. In there, a
Stretch,
base hit.
stretch 2. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
The relay.
Oh, what a slide!
Man,
What a
it looked like
slide,
the
let's
pitcher was trying to
go.
get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike
Ooh.
zone. He went for it all right, but he
That was
managed
risky.
to catch all of that baseball, lacing it.
If you hold right trigger off the bat.
Stepping
Yeah, I
up
know.
is
That's another
AJ
defense called a
Laporta.
timeout.
1
Oh,
for
I didn't
2
know
with a
that.
double on his
That'd
line
piss
thus
people
far.
off online. But yeah, I should record that so then I can play that on my soundboard when it's late at night, so I don't have to worry about pissing neighbors
Pitch
off or
coming,
anything.
here it is.
Which I don't even know
Fastball
if
too high to start him out here. 1-0.
they can hear me. I just moved into an apartment about a month ago. Still haven't met anybody.
1-1 to the Pirates'
Like
first
anybody,
baseman.
I've seen like the people that live like across from us and down.
Now here's
but-
the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in.
Damn.
Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over.
I have no idea if they can hear me like freaking out when I'm
Tony
playing
Walters
games
will
either
come on
next
to
door or
pinch hit
below
here in
me.
a big spot.
Alright, that's it for that game.
Hey, this
Another
was
loss.
a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs
Okay,
on the
those are the
board,
balls in the
key
field.
pitching, and defense in certain spots.
Now
This
that
was a
is
fun one to
useful.
watch.
6-3.
I
the
didn't know
final
that
score
either.
today. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jamison Tyon earns.
Gotcha. I just use the bumpers since I'm only controlling like my player on the bases. That's funny. I've been playing this for, I guess it's been out for a month now. And I didn't know some of these things. So is your horse racing Monday? Is that what you said? What was his name again? I can't remember what you said. Jasker. I'm assuming that's your horse. And clicking the right, so they used to have a button to look at the third base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training match.
Oh, like to look. Yeah, I know. I do remember that because I've always thought like if I'm rounding second, I want to be able to see the third base coach if he's waving me on or not. But I couldn't remember how to do that. J-Screw running Monday, the undefeated J-Screw,
Next
right?
for the Buccos, AJ Laporta.
At least under your ownership.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way.
Ooh.
Newman, base runner at first with one out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road. Not a
Damn.
very big zone, but
He's won.
he will give
It's
you that
one
low
win. He
pitch
also won the
below
practice
the
race
knees.
Yeah, and
earlier.
he's
from last
consistent.
year.
You're
It's
okay with
tougher
that
race.
as an offensive player. He wants to get
Interesting.
that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute
Shit.
consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good bite to that sinker as he
I haven't
gets
struck
into
out
swing
much
through.
today.
Here we go now. Come on.
Striding in is AJ Laporta. The base knock to the
We'll take
outfield could
contact
score the
again.
tying run from second.
Only owners ever had. Nice.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Lifted in the
baby.
air to right field.
Oh,
Harper
I
has
thought that
a
was down
read
in
on
the
it.
gap.
He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
I always thought it'd be fun to own a horse. Like I wouldn't really know what's going on. Like if I could just like put the money forward or something,
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
give it to a trainer that
Ready
knows
to
what they're
deal. Here
doing.
comes the
I think
first
that would be
pitch.
fun.
This one's flared off to the right side.
Ooh.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Oh, nice little
That
blooper
runner
there.
will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the
Doesn't
plate right
make you
there.
argue.
Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he flanks it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed.
I
his
forgot
job.
about that too.
Tony
Because there's
Walters
times where
is
like I
up
should
off
be
the
running to
bench
first, but like when I'm using the stick, it'll make me run in a different direction before I get there.
Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense
No, I'm
in
blank
certain
again.
spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
Gotcha. Yeah, the Berzers have been on fire this year. At least the races that I've worked. Alex Berzer's won a lot of races. But yeah, I think if you played your cards right, it's a good money-making opportunity. Because I always thought it'd be fun to go to the Triple Crown races. Like 1 year, go to all of the Triple Crown races. But it'd be even cool if I had a horse in the Triple Crown hunt, you know. But that's probably not very likely. It's supposed to be Alex B. Ah, gotcha. Breaking even opportunity. So it's just for fun. I mean, if your horse... I guess I don't really know how it works, but I'm guessing if your horse wins a lot, that's more money. Yeah. I was gonna say those kind of horses probably aren't cheap. Cause most of them get breeded by like other big time horses that were known for winning. Oh, another pitching appearance. Cool. Minus 2% confidence drain. I don't get like what causes that to come up because my last outing was solid. They got to be 2 years old. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if I had some like fuck you money, I'd buy a horse. Or at least get myself in a connection to like be part of an ownership of a horse.
Today it's Grapefruit League action.
Breed field allowing.
Zimmerman, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have...
Yeah.
Into the box,
I guess it's not likely for me.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Because I mean, there'd probably be other things that I'd want to spend my money on before I bought a horse.
And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You get quite a bit of relationship points as a pitcher, depending on where the balls hit.
To third.
Nice.
Up. And there's
Wonderful.
one down now.
I think at like both the AA and AAA level, I had almost the whole starting lineup at least.
Franz McBride, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. One ball, no strikes.
A good relationship.
The 1-0. Popped him up.
Get there.
Over to his
Alright,
right.
good. Good.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone.
Orioles probably are the worst team we'll face.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up.
At least while I'm on the mound, that was a bad pitch.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Breeze, Gronk, and Deerdick. Huh.
Here it comes.
I didn't swing at that one either. That was another meatball.
Now 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's baseball city.
Yeah, I knew Toby
No
Keith.
score.
I didn't know if that was the actual Toby Keith though.
Last half of the
Because I
second
know
set to go.
his
Here
name
coming
pops up
forward,
on some of the
veteran
graphics.
outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Inside with what looked like the palm ball, 1-0. 2-0 to the
Maybe
Baltimore
the
left
worst team in
fielder.
but you're also
And
pitching for the
here are
Sabres.
our umpires for
Yeah, I
this
know.
one. Working balls
And
and
this is like,
strikes will be Mr.
I don't know how many times I tried restarting my career, but I wasn't happy with like the positions I picked. I think I wanted to be an outfielder, and then I thought, well, I don't really want to field. And then I also had like a pitcher, but I didn't like the pitches that I had, so I just started over.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But a foul ball as
My
it holds it 2-2.
fielders are way over to the right. Damn it.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy.
I just realized that was Kyle Schwarber.
It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
So
I thought it was funny that Chris
Chris
Bryant left him a Twix in the outfield the other day.
Wheels and deals. Here's the
That was
first
hilarious.
pitch. Cedric Mullins stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Ah.
Up around the letters with that one.
Yeah,
for
I think
ball
being on the
two.
Pirates presents like a pretty
Sort
big
of a curious
challenge.
case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but
In
at
baseball,
times
it's
he ends
harder
up giving
to
up his
lead a
share of
team to
hits.
victory.
Translation on that is that he throws a lot of
Shit.
strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of
But
the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch
I don't know, if I'm pitching, then
at times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances
that'll-
around the strike zone. He has good
that'll
stuff,
help.
but when he
Although
falls behind in the
I've
count,
tended,
he tends to nibble a little bit,
most of my
and then
games when I'm
brings the ball into
pitching,
the strike
my
zone,
team just
and when he
decides
does,
to
it
not
becomes
score
much
runs.
more predictable, and what happens with that, the hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Oh, much
I think
too
2 of my
tardy on the fastball.
losses
1-1.
the last season came with
In for strike
games
two.
where my team only scored like 1 or 2 runs.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Just hung in there on that one.
Schwarber. Yeah, I know. Like power hitters used to
The
be
next 1-2 pitch.
insane.
Takes strike 3
go.
called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I don't know if he would have gone through free agency or if he got traded, but
Rio Ruiz to the plate.
This is
now.
the second
He takes his
season.
first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second.
oh, you gotta
And
lay
the
out
inning
for
will
that.
Continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's gonna hurt my relationship with you. I didn't appreciate your effort.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. As he
Nice.
swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on,
Nice.
2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Oh, good observation, Matt.
A pause, and the 0-2. Hit to short. He's got it. And
Oh,
the
he went to
inning
2.
will
Okay.
end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
Alright, got a little scary there.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
I wanted to make a power hitter as a first baseman,
And there's 1
but the
away.
contact is so bad that I figured it didn't really,
So
like
the
it wouldn't
batting order
have
turns over,
worked out
Nickel set
anyway.
to
So
go.
at least for now, I'm going for
Solano
contact, then I might
over
change the
1 for 1 here in
loadout
this
to where
one.
he's more of a power hitter once I
1-0
unlock
the
more
count.
archetype.
Now the pitch.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Oh yeah,
Here you go now. Let's go.
that's gonna be interesting.
Let's
Cause
fly
when they won the
2-0
World
to
Series, I
Spy
thought
for
that
the
was
first
like,
strike.
I don't know, they're still a fairly young team at the time.
This one's
So I thought they were gonna
outside,
have
good
like
off
at
the
least
plate that time.
a 3 to 5 year
Time up
window
on
where
that
they
last pitch, so I
compete for
like
the
that
World
they went
Series.
away
That just
with
didn't
this one.
happen.
The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind
Nice.
it.
Newman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Cardinals with Pujols, yeah.
Digging in.
Was that the
switch
year that
hitter,
David
Franz
Freese-
McBride. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
With the walk off and the in extra
Grounded to
innings or
short.
whatever.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
Oh wait, no, or was it?
1, 2, 3.
I guess I
go
can't
the
remember what
Orioles.
happened. I know that was
We'll head
against
to
the Rangers
fourth,
though in the
still
World
scoreless.
Series, right?
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some
So
game
my team
left.
still has
I'm
not
looking to
scored.
see
I
these
haven't given
guys
up any
in both
runs.
offenses make some
Probably be
notable
taken out of the game
adjustments at the
soon.
dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Accuracy's
They go away
getting
here.
better.
It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through
Boom.
the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a
Yeah.
swinging strike 3. Ryan Mountcastle is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right here.
First pitch on
I
its
know
way.
the Red Sox
Kyle
beat him in
Schwarber comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
2013.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be down 2-0 with
Yeah,
this guy has.
There's a swing and a ball
rip.
hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
No, there's Schwarber.
A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing
That's
could end up being a
unfortunate.
deciding factor
Almost
in
got
this
out of this one without giving up a
No
run.
strikes to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
And
He takes the turn
oh,
and
that
heads
was
for
a good
second.
pitch. Well, he's going
Arms
3.
pumping, he's
Well, he's
hustling
definitely
for
gonna get
third.
there.
The relay throw, but he is in there with
All
a
the
triple.
floodgates are
Yeah, first a
about to
home run and
burst
then a
on this
triple,
one.
And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball well outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy
Hit him
right
with the
there. That 0-2
dirty.
pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
He
Oh,
got him,
no.
and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that
Wrong
runner
one.
across from third.
That's
Yeah,
what I
as
meant
they
to
say,
hit.
there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball called for strike 2. This is on the
Oh
ground
shit, I
over
should have
to
probably
first.
got there.
Oh, look at the
we're
sliding
good.
stop. Wow.
Like a
Orioles
drum
settle
roll.
for 1.
Well, it's a.
Played
I found this.
full.
It's like a
The O's lead
non-copyrighted
this thing
song.
1-0.
So when here, so when people quit online, this is what I would use it for.
Come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
I hate to see you go, but have a good time.
Yeah. I've used it before and haven't got a claim for it, so. Cup should have been contained every year, but they decided not to. Yeah. But
A 1-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. Baltimore
Who is
came
it?
through when it mattered in the
Was it
9th.
Fowler
on the
that
way
led
to
off, or
win.
was it Hayward?
Tyler
No, it wasn't
Wells
Hayward.
takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi
Especially-
Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt
Who worked for
Vasgersian.
them,
You've
man.
been
Didn't
watching
know.
MLB
Yeah.
The Show. For more, make your way over to the new
I know, I was
website,
in awe.
theshow.com.
I didn't think he was gonna get it, honestly.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles.
Oh, the team put up 4 runs in the 9th.
They left 8 men on base.
So oh my god, we had the lead going into the bottom of the 9th and still lost.
No errors. They
Damn.
left 20 runners on.
That works well with strikeouts too. Yeah, it does. I could probably cut it down so it's like, I hate to see you go. Or at least after the goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. And then cut it off there. And I wish like where I'm sitting, it's like I need to angle it a little bit more up, but it doesn't have like any notches or enough notches for me to have it up so I can see it, because the table, as you can see, is kind of elevated from where I'm sitting. Hey, so it'd probably help if I put the text on the top of the button instead of the bottom of the button, so then maybe I'd actually be able to see it. I love this. I figure out something new every time that I need to do to make my streaming experience better. Dexter Fowler, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hayward. No, Hayward was okay. I don't think he's. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't like too impressed with him. At least like during his prime. But he was all right. So how close am I to finishing this loadout? What does that mean? Play 100 games or what? 88 out of 100. So we're getting there. Hayward is getting paid $64 million a second. Yeah. Well, teams screw themselves by giving aging players these long, expensive contracts. Like the Angels with Pujols. Like that team should have. I mean, with Mike Trout, they've been wasting Mike Trout in his prime. Like they've done a horrible job building around him. Like I think they've only made the playoffs once. Yeah, and it took, like, it wasn't until like, might have been a couple weeks ago, where somebody told me like, well, you know, you have a ton of perk packs, right? Or you get perk packs, right? And I was like, what? And then I had like 20 different packs to open. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, I have been opening them. I have most. I think I have like every single contact one, at least for like the perks. The archetypes, I know I haven't unlocked any new ones yet. But it'd be cool if you had like multiple of the same perk. You could combine them to make it a better perk. I don't know why that's not a thing. Hayward's only 31. Jeez, I feel like he's been around for a long time.
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
I know he played for the Braves when I was in
Kenta Maeda is ready to go
middle
as
school,
he'll be
maybe.
on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
So I know he was kind of like a big. At least one of my friends is a Braves fan. He was he loved
looking to put
Jason
them
Hayward.
ahead early with this at bat. First offering, now a swing and a fly ball.
You got
And
Mike
no
Trout,
one will
Ohtani,
get
and
this
Pujols
one.
before he went to collision. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ohtani is another diamond in the
0-1,
rough.
Here's the pitch.
But I haven't checked the MLB standings. I don't know who's doing
Burnett over at second.
good right
Newman
now.
At first with no outs.
Fouling off
Just
everything.
off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll
But,
stick around.
like, Ohtani and Trout are probably the two MVP frontrunners, honestly. Fuck.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Goes to third with it, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Hey, that was a
Now 2
sacrifice.
minutes
Sacrifice
position.
strikeout. Looks like we scored off of
Plate
it.
now is the designated hitter, A.J. Laporta, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this
Yeah,
game.
like Pujols,
He's gotta
that
find a way to
because
put
he
the ball
was,
in play.
I think he was in his 30s when he signed
So far
his
by this
long
offense, they're not
contract with the
chasing
Angels,
any of those
right?
breaking balls out of the zone.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Oh, that was
Third
close on
inning
the
here,
timing.
3-1 our score.
Damn it.
That's popped up. Jerko in foul ground.
Oh, almost
But
killed
this'll
the guy in the
land untouched.
bullpen area.
The 1-2 to
Damn.
first. Jerko has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile,
Oh, yeah, I
the
saw
run is in
that.
to score.
And here with the infield
Well, it's
back,
weird because I
they
saw
will
that he was
give
on
him
the.
run on a
They put him on
ground
the
ball, so
10-day
he just
injured
takes the
list, or is that like the only injured list that there is now?
Next will be the designated.
So I thought it used to be like a
hitter,
7-day and a
A.J. Laporta,
14-day.
grounded out in his last at bat.
I saw he's put on the 10-day injured list, and they said he's gonna be out 6 to 8 weeks, and I was like, that's like
First delivery to him.
that's like barely 1
Below the
week.
knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming
Close was
right at him.
32. Yeah.
2 balls and no
Was
strikes
it
to
was
the
it a
Bucks
7-year deal or
DH.
was it like a 10-year deal? I can't remember what it was. But it was horrible, and like he hadn't even really done anything. Or he didn't really do anything when after he signed.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Like the Angels really screwed themselves over. Oh
Swing,
fuck
line
yeah!
drive. That's going to be trouble.
Am I gonna get a triple? Oh, he wants me to stop. Oh yeah, I would have been
And
toast.
they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice
It's
job
10-day,
there.
30.
Yeah,
Oh,
you've
it's
got
30
to
day
find a way
now.
to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just
And I know
takes
they
what's there.
changed the name
Safely on
from
second, and his buddy is
disabled
high-fiving
list to
teammates
injured
in the
list
dugout.
to make it more PC.
Jesus Espinoza will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch.
All right, we
Well,
won a
this one
game.
had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
6-1, the final tally today.
Yeah, this is much more enjoyable, not just like playing this by myself. Like I should have been streaming this a long time ago because it helps make it go faster if I'm like talking while I'm playing. I think 10 years. Yeah, where he is. Yeah, but I know that. Yeah, he did have a couple of good seasons. Like nothing compared to what he was in St. Louis. Almost to the end of spring training. I don't think I'm gonna get done before 2:30. I'm gonna look up the MLB standings right now. The Red Sox are so like I would consider myself a Red Sox fan, but I don't like keep up with. I mean, I get alerts on my phone, but I wouldn't be able to tell you like how good they were doing on the season until just looking at this. I had no idea they were winning the division. I thought they'd be competing for last place. Although they're all, I mean, the top 4 teams are 2.5 games apart. I didn't expect the Twins to be doing this bad.
Sandy Alcantara.
Yeah, the Angels still aren't doing anything. But that's always been a tough division with the Astros and A's. Like, they're good almost every year.
That he has. That gives him a lot of options for both
Mets
righties
are
and
leading the
lefties.
NL
And if
East.
he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And the Braves are kind of underperforming. Cardinals at the top, of course. Cubs behind. And the Giants leading the NL West. I know the Dodgers got off to a shitty start. I didn't think the Giants were that good. But it looks like, I mean, so far anyway, it looks like the MLB is pretty balanced. There's a lot of 20-win teams. The team with the most, are the Red Sox really? Wow, the Red Sox have the 2nd most wins in the league. To the Giants. That's weird. Huh. Three.
Next to hit is AJ
Yeah, I know.
Laporta.
Where is he
No
at?
on the board
I can't remember
for
where he's
him,
at
and
in
2
the-
gone here in the first. Here it comes.
Shit, that was fast. I can't remember where he's at in the all-time home runs list. Right? How many
Bases
home
are
runs
empty
he's
here
hit?
with 2 men out.
Giants cards of the NL leaders. Astros and White Sox are dominating the AL. White Sox have a manager that incredible. Oh, I thought the Dodgers. They had like a huge. I thought they were like way under 500 at one point, but now they're doing fine. But yeah, like it's hard for me to pay attention to baseball until like September. Playoff race is heating up.
Big league ball player that's going to give away an AB.
Next to hit,
Ooh.
AJ
If I hit a home run.
collected a base hit his first time up.
Nah, let's go for the single. It'd be funny if I actually hit a home run here, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center.
Oh, yeah.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
I'm going to get a gift for that.
Really got something
I'm going to get a gift for that. I don't know what the gift is going to be. Boss challenge. I didn't realize it said that. So we're a triple and a home run away from the cycle.
He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Probably won't happen. Decided on that way too late.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Hey, 3 for 3.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the
Better be getting that call up
after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, talk about having a day. How about 3 at bats?
Brian
What a
Reynolds
game.
will be summoned off the bench here as he'll.
And we get the dub. I think we got to do a victory horn for that.
Everything in this one sometimes hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish for
Yeah.
the final tally today. The Buccos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never.
A rare 100% batting average or 1,000 batting average game for me. Oh, the Dodgers. Oh, I thought they were. There's like the opposite of that. I didn't realize that. Maybe it was the Yankees. I know the Yankees got off to a slow start. That might have been what I was thinking of. Yeah, I love seeing the Yankees struggle though, because they should really be the best team every single season.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, continuing action from the Grapefruit League between the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And now,
it's Pirates Baseball on the Show. Next.
Oh, Extreme Fighting Championships heading to Wells Fargo Arena. This email literally does not say the date, though.
From
What the
the
hell?
state of Iowa gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting
Casey.
pitcher. He's going to need...
Nah, both.
So now here is AJ
Yeah, the Royals,
Laporta looking to put them ahead early with this
they were
at-bat.
relevant for what, one season?
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably shouldn't have
High
swung
fly
at that.
ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there, 2 gone. Stepping in once again is AJ Laporta. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to.
I was
you know,
going
Matt,
so
we have so many
early.
of these games, like 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Damn it.
Heading out towards shallow
Wait, that's...
right.
Oh, never mind.
Slater's under it.
That's better contact than I thought I had on it.
Colin Moran.
Wade Davis
come
is
on
where the
to
rest of
pinch hit
baseball
here in
is.
a big spot.
Yeah, I should have crushed the shit out of that slider.
Pretty efficient game right there. Low scoring. 2-0 game.
I only batted
well
twice.
played defensively
Oh, the
on
team
both
only had 3
sides.
hits, that's
And
why.
a couple of runs is all it took in this one.
When I guess the location, I get a little giddy. So I either swing too early on an off-speed pitch or I swing too late on a fastball. Ooh, cool. Any more free packs? That's not packs. That's packs. Nope. So it's a lot more interesting when you get more. I don't know. I'm one of those people that would disagree with that because I feel like it made the games, like each individual game, matter more when they had the shortened season. Because over the, I mean, at least for me, over the course of a 162 game season, I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to get into it until like it gets late in the season where they're like, okay, we really need to win games. But then again, like it's also the only sport that probably changes the most over time because there are so many games. And there's so many opportunities to go cold or build momentum. And see, that's another thing too. Like it's really going to separate the good teams and bad teams playing more games. Which ultimately, I think that's the most important thing from a team building perspective. Like if you sign these top free agents, you want to see the ultimate payoff and you want them to play as many games as possible.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word
Just
on him?
such a,
Hey, this guy
like I couldn't
pitched really
imagine
well
doing
in his
this.
last outing. only
Like every
allowing
single day for what, April, May, June, July,
Striding
August,
forward
September.
now is the DH,
At least 6
AJ
months.
Laporta.
Plus spring training, so like 7 months.
First pitch of the
And then
AB
maybe
now.
playoffs, so 8 months.
And
But you're
he swings
literally
through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it.
doing
It's
something
0-1.
every single day.
Hey, when you're featuring a
Like
mid-90s
mentally, that would
fastball
just
like
be
this
exhausting
pitcher,
to me.
attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense
was a
on their
bad hit.
toes. That opens up the off-speed pitch.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And the down in order go the Pirates. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, AJ Laporta. He flew out in his last AB.
Damn.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed.
Whoa.
Now a fastball here.
He's
not
headhunting.
close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner.
Hey, let's
That
go.
gets down, and the inning continues.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurt
Yeah.
on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so
I mean-
far in this one. So far, this is not.
I feel like by now, this is probably the point where you start to see that separation. Like 2 months in, and you got managers figuring out their best lineups. You're seeing how everybody's
Next to
doing
stand in is AJ Laporta.
stats-wise.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
All right, see if I can actually complete this one this time.
Big dog right here, one time.
First pitch on the way.
Oh, what was
Gets
that?
ahead of him here as he got him to swing
What?
over the top of this one.
Hey, when a pitcher's
Oh
put in
my
a tough
God.
spot,
Damn
he's
it.
really going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Count now,
That's
ball and a strike.
it's a borderline strike.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
He's gone to the well with that
All
pitch
right,
3
1 and
times
2. Is he
in a
gonna go
row.
down low
I'm
again?
interested to see if he changes it up right here.
It's not.
Here
Uh-oh.
comes the 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to
Good
second.
old hitting into the
Second
double
for
play with the
one.
bases loaded.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the
Giants are
doctor
probably the
ordered.
best-
He gets the double
the
play to
Giants
get
are
him out of
the
the
best
inning.
Joker team, but they
More
went-
spring
yeah.
training baseball from Florida following this.
I mean, I feel bad for DeGrom
G1 Bay
because he's
gets the
consistently
call
one of
as
the
a
best
pinch
pitchers
hitter,
every
and he'll get a
season,
chance with 2
and
out
sometimes
and the
doesn't get the
bases empty.
wins to show for it. And yeah, Acuna. My brother went to school with somebody
1-1 game
that
this afternoon,
he
3-2
does
the final finish. Gregory Soto gets the W
card
on the mound.
breaks, like sports
So
card
that
breaks,
will
you know.
wrap things up for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac,
And
Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew. I'm Matt Vasquez.
this past MLB off season, he went like all in on getting rookie Ronald Acuna cards. Like he's a Braves fan, I think, and he was like basically going all in on Acuna becoming like a superstar, basically. So he spent thousands of dollars. Like his business that he has going is like very successful. Like he makes a lot of money off of it, and it's paid for his college, and then some, already. But he spent like thousands of dollars on these Acuna cards. Got them all graded. And so he's just holding on to him, waiting for him to be like the next big thing and make like a huge payday off of it. Yeah, that's funny. That's baseball for you. I mean, you can't have the same guy pitch every day. And you need 9 batters to show up every day, not just one. Like, baseball is probably the hardest sport to win a championship in. That's probably why it changes so much every single season. All right, we got another pitching matchup. probably make this my last one today. I sent over a video that I made for someone today, and they wanted me to make some changes on it, so I'd like to get those done before I go to work. Plus, it's already been a couple hours, so yeah, see if we can end on a high note against the Red Sox. Maybe like to get traded to them at some point. Is a truck race going on right now? Oh, they're practicing.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Baseball update. But there's a lot.
Michael Walker
Plus,
is
make
ready
it
to go as he'll be
yeah.
on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think it's hardest for like the smaller market teams because there's no salary cap.
Now into the box, Luis Guillorme. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Like, yeah,
Lay off fastball here.
because I mean every other sport,
Ruled the ball 1-0.
every team has a fair chance to build a
Hit out
team.
towards second. Oh,
Like, the
what a
only thing
stop
that's
on the
basically,
slide. It's there. He got him. And what a vital
limiting
play
those
there,
teams
preventing the
is their
leadoff man
location
from
or
getting
their
aboard.
current roster. Whereas
Now
baseball, you
one
have
down with the
location,
bases
current
empty.
roster,
That
and then
brings
you've
up the
got
outfielder,
payroll.
Alex Verdugo.
Like whoever has the largest
Ball one to
payroll,
start the
whatever
at-bat.
owner has the most money.
The 1-0. Laporta is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
Yep, you're right
The
about
keys,
that, Matt.
You'll have to watch from this guy. At times,
Why did I
he
just
kinda
throw that down the
tiptoes and
middle?
tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he
Got
becomes
him.
much more
Let's
predictable.
try it out.
And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Alex Verdugo becomes out number 2 this inning.
I need to make that one so it fades out.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep
Ooh, that
this
was
first
bad.
inning alive. 1-1.
Highest two. Wow, I didn't realize that.
Now the pitch. Back
That's
up the
crazy to
middle.
think about.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps
I never
in the
realized
bag,
that some players just have more money than
1-0
some
the
teams' entire
count
payroll.
From the stretch.
Let's try it out, Bucks in the day. Yeah, he's had a good year. Isn't he? Yeah, he's leading the league in
Devers
home runs,
is
right?
off first with 2 away.
Swing
Kind of
and a
out
miss
of
at a big
nowhere,
breaking
too.
ball,
He
and
plays for
that's
the
how the inning comes
Twins?
to an end.
I think. No, I think at one point he's leading the league in home
Bottom
runs.
of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Not shortstop.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Bogart.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
It always annoys me if I time a pitch
Boy, so
perfectly.
frustrating as a pitcher. You make a
And they get a
quality
hit
pitch
off
on
of
the
it.
inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Give me a fastball.
A runner at
That
first
was
with
2.
no outs here. Smoked the other way.
Are you kidding
high
me?
and deep to left. Delmonico on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Like, it was barely in the strike zone and still got all of that one.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets
I feel like the
through
third
for a
baseman could have
one-out
got
base
that
hit.
when he just like ran to third base.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5.
Can I
hole.
replay
That's
that?
the Tony
Oh, I
Gwynn
guess here. Maybe not. That's probably in a gap. So never mind.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
I feel like a third baseman ran to third base a lot earlier than he should have.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he won't
That's
bite
17
at
home
that one
runs.
either.
Yeah,
It's
370. Yep.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't
Wanna
want
go
to
on
flirt with
for
loading the
this
bases.
business. Yeah, I think a lot of people forget about the
2-0
business
count,
aspect.
and the pitch. Left side to Frazier at the bag.
Yes,
On to
sir.
first as they get the double play to
Like-
get him out of the inning. Bottom of the third.
I don't know,
now,
some
and
owners
that'll
just
bring in
aren't.
the first-year catcher, Gustavo Severino.
I guess every team. I think every team has
That's
like
in there for
eventually
strike
has like a
one.
window.
The offense better get it going
And
right here,
owners
because
are
they
aware,
certainly can
like,
tell from their
if they're not
dugout,
in that
this guy
window,
is carrying himself with a
Like if
presence
the
out on
majority of the
mound.
roster
He's got
isn't
feel for
meeting
all his
standards
pitches.
or whatever, then they're not gonna get
Way
expensive pieces
outside,
to
nearly to the backstop.
make up the rest of
2-1.
their team to give themselves a chance if they don't believe that they have a
This
chance.
is on the ground over to first, right to him, and he'll step
Oh,
on
there, now he
first
starts
for the
running.
out,
That's
3
trying.
unassisted. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Luis Guillorme. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he
Brian's
takes
having a
ball
good
one.
year.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters.
Ooh, that was
He's
horrible.
making it look easy.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
It said Tim Tebow's jersey is the top seller in the NFL right now.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play.
Oh, he
as
didn't catch
finds the
that?
outfield grass.
I looked away because I assumed it was gonna be caught.
The center fielder, number 99. Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
About
As he'll
100%
take
of
a
baseball
look at
time
ball
would be so.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
The runner at first with
And I
one
feel
gun
like
in the inning.
the money is definitely there if
Verdugo
players are
goes
getting,
in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
100
Clearly
million
working the bottom of the zone,
contracts.
trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a
But,
hitter really can't extend
I
his
don't know, that'd be-
arms very easily.
Like at some point they'd be able to implement.
Still
It'd be
2-2.
hard to, because then you unless teams are like grandfathered in, like with whatever players they have on their
the stretch.
payroll,
Lifted down the line in
like
left.
they wouldn't have to go under the salary cap right away.
And this is going to wind up a
But-
foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
But you're right, it'd probably help with the
And he
competitive
just misses
aspect of it.
inside with the fastball there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get
Oh, I
a
need to-
pitch to swing at, and if not,
Shit.
it's ball 4 anyways.
I was
There's
late on
one.
that one. Chris Bryant,
Rafael Devers, the
308
next to bat.
home runs.
He
Oh.
singled in his first AB.
interesting.
From the belt, the pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking
Yeah, I don't
pitch
really
that finds the zone
Make
for
the luxury
strike
taxi
one.
can. Yeah.
Hey, 2-way now.
And he falls behind 0-2.
I don't know. I don't really hear much
2 out
about
with the man at first.
baseball
Popped up.
anymore.
Newman is under it.
I used to watch Sports Center every morning, but I don't know,
retires
that
the
kind of
side.
got old for me. Just get alerts on my phone, scroll through Twitter, maybe
Ready to
see
go for the
something.
last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D.
Fuck.
Martinez. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to
Those
pitch
all
out of the
pitcher
stretch.
also
Yeah, I
or
can't
pitchers
tell you
also
how
have
that
like
lights up
the
an
Cy
offensive
Young
dugout
award. I
right
feel
there,
like
getting
that's
that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the
prestigious
defensive and in the stretch.
enough.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogarts. Takes
or the
Ryan Muscadin
MVP
on
is
there,
more
'cause that's right
for a
down the middle, strike one.
position player.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox
Ah.
to this point. And he misses again, ball 3. And the count will be full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center
Well, that
field.
hung up there a little bit. We're good.
Thompson Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first
I think I heard
out
the
as
mine,
runner will have
but
to
it
head
came
back
from
to
like
first.
behind me in my
Sliding in for
headset
Boston, Eddie Rosario.
instead of where I'm
Last
looking
time up.
out in the outfield.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and
Yeah.
get on something and drive it out.
Well,
of the
last
this
year, like whatever the fuck they did with the
1-0 count,
baseballs,
here it is. Just
like
off
there's no way the
outside that
baseballs
time,
weren't
laid off for a
juiced
ball.
or built different
Nope. 3-0.
because the number of home runs
Runner at
is
first here,
ridiculous.
1 man out.
Then
On the ground to second base. This could
sweet
be 2.
3-0
To second
count,
for
get him into a
1.
double play.
On to first, and it's another double play.
Yeah, I saw another
Second in the
thing, like,
first 4
it's like a
innings.
record rate of strikeouts. Like, teams are just swinging
Set
for the
now for the
fences.
bottom
Or
of the
players are
fifth.
just swinging for
Coming
the
forward, the
fences.
veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. Fouled away.
Two most exciting plays in baseball, a triple and a play. Yeah, I know. And also, like, that part of the game implements, you know, strategy
Into right
too.
field, that's a base hit. It's
Like,
magic or
stealing,
something. He's given
bunting.
up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them, and
Yeah,
seems
stealing,
to be really
bunting,
comfortable pitching
you know,
from
more
the
pitching
stretch.
changes.
Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck as the first pitch to him
things
is
like
off
that.
the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball.
But they're also
game.
trying to speed up the pace of the game.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out
16
front
for the
if he sees that pitch again.
Yeah. So I remember, like, with the iCub season,
Swing
like,
and a
the
miss
first
there,
year that I
2-2.
worked with them,
Kepler.
I didn't
on
really
first,
notice it.
nobody
Like,
out.
there were hardly any home
Swing and a
runs.
miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer,
And then all of a sudden, it seemed like there was a huge difference that next season. Like, there were way more home runs
He
hit.
fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself. And
But that was
came right
also the
back
year
with
that they made the
3
playoffs
quality
for the
pitches
first
in a
time in a
row
long
to
time.
sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now
But,
his focus has
yeah,
to hone
there's
in on getting ahead
Definitely a
of the next
noticeable
guy.
difference.
Pops this one up. And no one
But
can
also,
get there. It's a foul
we've
ball.
had a lot of no-hitters already this season. I don't remember how many there were last season, but I don't think there were that
Lifted
many.
down the line in left. And that's going to land foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more.
Then you also
off-speed
have
stuff.
some players
This
hitting
guy's
ridiculous
locating,
batting
feeling really
averages
good
right
about
now.
his fastball.
I mean, it's only,
Back
well,
to back.
2 months into the season.
So the lineup flips over.
Batting average
Digging in,
kinda-
Luis Guillorme singled in his last at bat. First
Getting
pitch on
batting
its
average
way.
over 300 at
Ball
this
and no
point has a good
strikes.
chance of staying.
Hit on the ground out to short. Newman fields it cleanly.
Oh, he went to
Frazier
second. I
at
didn't
second for the out, and the
think
inning
he was
is
going to
over.
go to second.
For the
I
Red
guess
Sox,
would've-
Sandy Alcantara enters to do
Oh,
the
yeah.
pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, the quality is definitely down. $13.40. Yeah. Well, the year they won the World Series, that was when Schwarber got hurt. And I think he was playing at the AAA level, right? And then they ended up calling him up for the World Series.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game.
Oh, wait, no, the season would have
Got a
been
little
done by
bit of
then. So
everything in this
he
one, some timely hitting,
got
runs on the
he got
board,
activated.
key pitching, and
He didn't play
defense
like a
in
whole year,
certain
but got
spots.
activated for
This
the
one
World
was
Series.
a fun
Never
one to
mind.
watch.
One-run finish, 4-3, the final tally
Right.
today.
And I guess also it depends on weather too. Like April, May, kind of a little, like cooler weather, maybe some
So that'll
rain.
do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website,
I didn't get the win for that?
theshow.com.
Red Sox. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors.
Oh, because they ended up tying the game. That's why.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
I think the minor leagues, if they can compare, they can actually focus on. Yeah. Well, especially after they shrunk the minor league system. I mean, you think they'd be able to afford. I mean, there's a lot of players involved, but I mean, you got football teams with probably just as many players, if not more, on a team. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. When this loads, see how much time or how many more days of spring training I have left. Just a week left. So yeah, I don't have time to finish those right now. But yeah, I'll probably finish those off stream and then come back for the start of the regular season. I wonder if the schedule fixes itself, because I know the minor league season started in May. So I wonder if like going into this next season it's going to start in May. Or if it's going to start in May again, or if it's going to start in April like it was originally supposed to. So, alright. I'm going to call it good. Thanks for hanging out, Drew. Appreciate it. Sure, I'll talk to you sometime. Thanks for watching.